So this story actually didn't take place all that long ago. It was just a couple weeks ago. We were at a restaurant here downtown, me and my family, and my daughter actually hurt herself at this restaurant. I can't name the restaurant because my lawyer said I can't. That's a joke. I can't afford a lawyer. Anyway, no, she hurt herself pretty bad. She fell backward on her chair and she bit completely through her lower lip. Yeah. And so when it happened, we were like, she's bleeding and stuff, and I noticed like blood was coming out like this part of her lip. We had to go to the emergency room. So we got to the emergency room, and you want to think that this story is about the fear that you have as a parent when your children get hurt, and the fear that they're in pain somehow. But this story is actually about what happened when we got to the emergency room, which was really eerily quiet. I always imagine emergency rooms as places where people always have heads boards sticking out of their head, and there's always somebody with a nail in their head. When I think of an emergency room, when they show up, there's kids coloring, everybody's kind of sitting around and digging around on their phones and stuff. And I think everybody was really happy that a cute little 3-year-old girl came in, even though she was obviously hurt. So they sat her down, and to sort of skip to the end, she got looked at by the doctor. The doctor said, well, she'll need some stitches, and that was kind of a big process for stitches in the lip for a 3-year-old girl, and of course she ended up being fine. But I think because it was slow in the emergency room, they decided to wheel in what I ended up calling the machine that goes ping. And it was this giant white machine about the size of a refrigerator. And when they wheeled it in, the first thing I think is oh my God, how much is this thing going to cost? And I still don't want to know. But they wheel it in, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And they open this thing up, and it has, I'm just going to describe all the features of the machine that goes ping. And it has a column in the middle that's filled with liquid, and there's a little ball that the kid or anybody, I guess, can push like a little ball knob squishy thing that makes bubbles come up. They hand her this fairly large 4-button panel that has a red, a green, and whatever button she pushes, the column of bubbles turns to that color. There's these long strands of fiber optic cable lights. There must be about 40 of them that all come out of one side of the machine that she was pretending they were her hair and stuff. And then it had a projector up on the top that projected this this little scene of fish. And the nurses kept saying oh, can you find Nemo in there? And finding Nemo scared the crap out of my daughter. So it's no, don't talk about finding Nemo. And had a CD player. This thing was totally tripped out. And so then when they wheeled it in, it made me think of a Monty Python sketch from The Meaning of Life, where the doctor gets all excited that they have, it's the machine that goes ping. So I kept calling it that. Nobody got the joke. Yeah, it was crazy. And then since it was slow in the emergency room, people kept coming in and checking it out. So all these nurses coming in and we were going to have an in-service on this the other day, and then they kind of walk out. And another one come in and be like, I heard we were going to have an in-service on this someday. And I'm like, the 2-year-old is showing you how to use it. It's not that hard. Anyway, but it totally works. They had a girl come down. I called her a little Patch Adams. She was there to basically distract my daughter, and the little machine that goes ping did that too. Everything turned out fine. The epilogue to this story, I had to administer ketamine to my daughter, and when she came out of that, she made this screwing over 2-year-old is kind of funny, but anyway, no, it was awesome. Everything was great. Like, actually, wasn't that bad. She keeps saying, like, I want to play with the bubble machine again. I'm like, honey, I think it's probably cheaper to just go to Disneyland.